Hey, how's it going tonight? Well, hope all you guys and gals had an amazing day out there. I did the best that I could. I just stared at a computer screen for probably about I don't know, way too long. My eyes are super tired, and I wasn't able to get to doing my shout outs, making my list. I just kind of had a little bit more pressing time frame things to do, with the season I'm in right now. So yeah, it's my apologies. I'll see if I can kind of get to it uh, tomorrow. Just depends on what all I got to do. So yeah, but with that being said, I just thought, while I was sitting there doing some of the stuff I had to do, I was kind of reminiscing about some good times, and had some really differing emotions and things like that, and but a lot of it kind of came down to how I spent Christmas in 2023 with uh, Tail Feathers and Little Wing. And that's the trip that we took that Little Feather was conceived on and stuff. And I thought about kind of our time, where the night we spent in Las Vegas. And I believe that's when my little crooner, Mr. Blue Eyes, was conceived. um, but hey, you never know, right? Because Mr. Blue Eyes, that was his favorite place, right down there in Vegas, the old, yeah, city that never sleeps, eh? Yeah, but anyways, it was such a good time. It was such a great trip, such an amazing time. Like, um, I'd have to say that was probably like the most favorite trip I've ever taken in my entire life, with some people that I truthfully cared and loved about and still do to this day. Um, but yeah, it's, and the most important thing, is just remembering those like good times and the fun that was had and things like that. That little girl, she was a champ. She rode in that car for 13 days straight, and we were putting on like, I think it was roughly like, uh, yeah, I don't know, like 8 hours a day, some days driving and things like that, and she was a champ. Yeah, uh, but anyways, it was something I'll never forget. And we we were able to bring the most amazing gift back home with us, and that was Little Feather, our son. And yeah, so I just thought I'd kind of talk about some things that are dear to me, but just remember the good times in your life, right?